Much of the misunderstanding among the public and other stakeholders arises from a failure to understand the unique role of the judiciary as a separate arm of state and the constraints that are placed on us by the lack of autonomy over staffing and financial management, which are both key areas of administration. In my 2018 address, I noted, and I quote, that our recruitment and management philosophies and processes may well be incomprehensible to those who, looking on from the outside, may not understand what we do, why we do it the way we do it. End of quote. Unfortunately, little has changed in that regard. As I discuss our challenges, however, one should note that many of the frustrations that we experience are common to ministries and departments of the executive. And I know that some senior public officials are quietly chafing. The only difference is that they are not able to speak as freely as I can. The structural and systemic deficiencies are crushing all of us, and the time has come for major public sector reform. Courts are information management systems, and at every level, new and different skill sets are required. Many of them simply do not exist in current public service establishment jobs. And in some areas, especially but not restricted to ICT, concretizing job descriptions that may be obsolete in 5 years does not afford the agility that is required for appropriate and timely responses. Our legislative environment is also changing as we grapple with climate change, terrorism, and human trafficking. In short, new challenges require new legislation, rules, and modernization. New legislation, rules, and modernization require greater efficiency, and they would require new processes and systems to be more efficient. In turn, new processes and systems may also call for new legislation and rules. New processes and systems may require new technology and reconfigured physical spaces. And all of these require new staffing arrangements. All of this calls for a paradigm shift and not a conformance to obsolete and ineffective policies and guidelines, which sometimes contradict and conflict with the law, especially as they relate to human resource management. If our paradigm in the public sector is that we value the status quo above service delivery, and we see stability as meaning that no change is permitted, and if we fail to embrace emerging technologies and modern thinking, then we are lost.